I don't think it's much of a secret that most of us would love to be a little bit slimmer than what we are. And while that's all well and truly good, and while we are working on whatever body goals we may or may not have, we still have to get up and get dressed in this body every single morning. So while I can't help you with your body goals as such, what I can help you with is a few tips and tricks on how to dress yourself a little bit slimmer. First of all, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Marleen and I'm a personal stylist. Here on my channel, I focus on plus size fashion, mainly targeted to those of us who are the apple shape with the bigger belly, but of course, all shapes and sizes are welcome. Now, while I don't necessarily think that being slimmer equals looking better, we all want to make the most of the assets that we have, and learning these tips and tricks can do just that. So no matter your shape and no matter your size, these tips and tricks can help you dress a little bit slimmer and hopefully feel even better in the body that you have today. When it comes to looking and feeling your best, always start at the foundation, and in our case, the underwear. Make sure your bra has a proper fit. If possible, go and get fitted for a bra. There are many places that offers those services now, but make sure that your straps are not digging in. Make sure the circumference fits you perfect and that the cups are sitting. No matter what style or shape that you work with, just make sure it has the proper fit and support on your body. Also, the same goes for your undies. It doesn't really matter what style you prefer, but make sure they have proper coverage and proper support. And don't forget, you can always nip to the ladies if you need to get changed. Wink, wink, if you know what I mean. Now, this also comes with the shapewear. You all know I'm a huge fan of shapewear. I wear shapewear every single day. And per usual, my shapewear is always linked in the description box. There's also a video there if you want to see it in action. Personally, I recommend shapewear, but it's not for everyone, and that is absolutely okay. But take it into consideration, maybe even just for a special occasion if you just want to be smooth out just a wee bit. But remember, having that foundation in order means that everything we put on top is going to sit far better. It's going to look more refined, far more elegant, and in turn, you're going to look slimmer. Many of us seem to think that if we have an area on our body that we're not that keen on, if we just cover it up, the problem will go away. Us apples, it's normally the tummy that's the problem. And what do? We pile on the oversized sweaters or t-shirts, etc., thinking it's going to hide everything. Unfortunately, that's not how it works. The bigger your clothes, the bigger you're going to look. So if your clothes is baggy and oversized, you will just look bigger and it'll only accentuate the problem. So in order to fix this, we need to wear fitted clothes. This goes for all shapes and sizes, but for us apple shapes especially, I know it looks scary. It seems scary to tuck in your top and to wear a fitted t-shirt, etc., because we just want to hide that tummy. However, if you want to learn how to style that apple-shaped body, all you got to do is watch my other videos. Give me a follow, give me a subscribe, and just watch my videos. And go and check out my playlist in the description box as well. I have a ton of video on this subject. But basically, if you want to look slimmer, no matter your shape, you need to wear fitted clothes. It has to fit your body perfectly. The same goes for making sure that we wear the correct size. Many of us, as I said, will just hide in this bigger and baggier clothes, but many of us also have an issue with the number that's in the tag in our back. And we kind of think, no, I'm not that size, so I'm just buying the size that I think I am. However, it's going to give the wrong silhouette on your body. We've all seen that dreaded muffin top that wearing the low-rise jeans gave us all, no matter the size of our jeans, whether they were correct or not. And that is pretty much what happens when you're wearing the wrong size. It will sit and give you lumps and bumps in places that you may not have any, and it'll look it'll look messy, to be honest with you, by wearing sizes that are too small. So wearing bigger and baggy and oversized clothes that may hide, yes, but it'll make you look bigger. But wearing sizes that are too small will make you look a bit like a sausage. You know, not a good look. So make sure that your clothes have the right size. Make sure it has the proper fit for your body. Knowing and dressing for your body shape is another key point. And if, like many others, you don't know your body shape, I do have an entire video on how to find yours. It's always linked in the description box for you as well. So if you ever need the help with your body shape, go and watch that video, all right? But knowing and dressing for your body shape. Once you know the pieces that actually works on your body shape, it's going to make you look so much more refined. I will tell you that things that works on one body shape may not necessarily work on another body shape at all. And it makes such a big difference. So knowing your body shape can really help you dress in a more flattering and, again, a slimmer way. It's far more elegant. It's far more stylish. It'll just make you look far more polished, just like all the other key points that we've been through so far, and all the rest to come. But knowing and dressing for your body shape is key. The key to looking and dressing slimmer is all about proportions. And with that, I'm going to teach you about the rule of third. It's a little bit technical, not difficult, but bear with me while I just explain. The rule of third basically means that we visually are going to cut our body into two halves. The one half of the body has to be the length of 1/3 of your full body. The other half has to be the length of 2/3 of your body. It is all about the visual lines in your outfits. You can have the 1/3 at the top and the 2/3 at the bottom, or you can flip it around and have the 2/3 at the top and the 1/3 at the bottom. That is a personal preference, but keeping those visual lines visible is going to help you look so much more in proportion and again, so much slimmer. So next time you're putting together an outfit, I want you to really look in the mirror for those visual lines. Notice, where does the waistband sit? Does it make the 1/3 look a little bit too cramped, or does it make it a little bit too long? Maybe you need a higher waisted pair of trousers. Maybe you need something that's a little bit lower. Also, if you're wearing a layer, for instance, where does the edge of your jacket or your jumper or your t-shirt, etc., where does it hit you? Does it cut you in half, or does it give you the proper proportions of the rule of thirds with 1/3 and the 2/3? The visual lines are also the length of your trousers, for instance. That is why wearing long trousers really accentuate your legs and make them look miles longer. It is all about playing around with those proportions, but now that you know of the rule of thirds, make sure you really use it and go, and sometimes it can be easier actually just to take a photo of your outfit and then have a look at the visual lines, because you can see it from afar. But really notice where those visual lines breaks up your outfit and keep those proportions in place. Defining your waist is one of the easiest ways to keep that rule of third in place. Defining your waist also have the added bonus of giving us that desired hourglass figure. The hourglass figure is not only beautiful and visually pleasing, it is also the shape that puts us the most in proportion and again makes us look slimmer. The easiest way to define your waist, in my personal opinion, is by adding belts or by tugging your top. And I hear all the apples out there screaming, no, that means we have to show off our tummies. But don't worry, it's not that scary. I'll teach you in a minute how to get over that hurdle. But by defining your waist, by showing off that waist, either with the visual break or even with pieces that naturally define your waist, you will in turn look more in proportion and you will look slimmer. Adding longer layers to your outfit, it can also help you look a lot slimmer, simply because it will lengthen your body and make you look taller, which in turn will make you look slimmer. And to those of you who are afraid to define your waist, layers are your best friend. By tucking in your top and by adding that belt, you're defining your waist. Add a longer layer and your rule of third is in place in more than just one way. It is visually pleasing, not only to define the waist, but to also wear those longer layers. As I say, it will elongate you, it will make you look taller and in turn slimmer. Dressing monochromatic, meaning all in the same color, can also have that beautiful slimming effect that we're after in today's video. You can absolutely do this in any color, but by doing it, especially in neutrals, it looks very, very elegant. An all black outfit or an all white outfit, it is so, so beautiful. Now, still keep the rule of third in place by defining that waist, or by using the longer layers. Again, you'll keep that rule of third in place, but by wearing the all same color from head to toe, it has such a beautiful, elegant and slimming effect. Next on my list is accessories, and accessories really are those finishing touches to any outfit, but making sure that the accessories work for your body shape and help that slimming effect that we're after is really, really key. Now, many will say go for a very long necklace. However, a long necklace does not work for someone who has my body shape. But by knowing what accessories work with your body shape, that'll work with your specific body, can really help elongate, and it can really, really help make you look slimmer. It's near enough an entire science in itself, but a lot of it is trial and error. But now that you are aware of this little trick of your accessories, when you do put an outfit together, just go and notice, again, just like with those visual lines and the rule of third, just go and notice, where does these accessories actually hit on your body? Do they have an elongating and slimming effect, or does it stop your eye abrupt looking at that piece versus that fluid motion of looking through the entire outfit? Last but not least, and the one thing that can really make and break your outfit is your shoes. If you want to have that elongated and slimming look in your outfit, you need to avoid the round-toed shoes. Instead, go for the pointy shoes. The round nose shoes will make your legs look more stumpy. Now, don't get me wrong, there's a time and a place for every shoe. An ankle strap can also have that wrong effect because it'll give you a visual break and it'll take away from the elongation of your leg. By wearing a pointy toe instead, however, it will, as I say, I keep repeating myself here, it'll elongate those legs, it'll make them look miles long, and in turn you will look a lot slimmer. Heels, of course, can have the same effect. They can obviously give you a bit of extra height, which in turn will elongate you and make you look slimmer. However, I am well aware that many of us are not able to wear heels anymore. So by going for the pointy toe, you can avoid having to wear heels, but it'll still have that same elongating effect. As I said earlier on, dressing and looking slimmer does not necessarily mean that you look better. This is all about working with your body shape. It's all about working with those curves that you've been blessed with. But that is it for today. Check that description box. Loads of great information down there. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.